Hi, I'm Jared Perry. I'm here at InterConnect 2017, and I'm just showcasing the Watson dashboard that we made a demo around. Right here we have some of the services that are on Bluemix for Watson specifically, personality insights, visual recognition, conversations bot, and tone analyzer. And we're just kind of showcasing what the technology is really about. Some demos that we created to show what we're thinking about doing, what we're doing right now, and just what Watson really is. So I'll kind of run you through some of the demos. The personality insights, it will measure and classify writings from emails, from social networking sites, and will then break it down into a way where you can know more about that person. So the way it breaks it up is it breaks up into the 5 big personality traits: openness, exaggeration, emotional range, and associates the percentage of that classification. You can drill down to see more about that certain personality type, so emotionality, imagination, intellect, and get a better understanding about what that person really feels and kind of communicates through their text without having to go through a ton of documents and analyze. Watson will kind of do that for you. It also does consumer needs, so kind of seeing what they're looking at in the future. So their excitement, their curiosity, their practicality, their structure, and it's all through the machine learning, through the text that you're feeding to the Watson APIs. Also, the values is another way. It looks at your writing styles, your openness to change, your self-enhancement, are just ways it helps classify all that information that you're feeding it. We also created a demo around visual recognition. Watson is already pre-trained with some classifications. So if I go and click this picture right here, just nature, you see that it classifies a tree with a 73% classification of that specific object. And you see how the hierarchy for how it does figures like trees, but you see that it's only 73% because of the other things in the image, the grass, the clouds. So because it's not the focal point, it only identifies the primary object in the picture. It's also able to do facial recognition. So for this picture, it's seeing that there's 2 faces in the picture. That one is male, Bill Gates, likely age between 55 and 64, and that face 2 is male, Steve Jobs, likely age between 45 and 54. How it's able to pull the names from that is it does have a database of just celebrity persons, political figures, kind of popular people in today's society. But if I fed it a picture of myself, it wouldn't understand who I am. So that's where you would train Watson in the types of classifications for it to learn kind of what you're trying to define for your use case. So for our demo, we fed it a bunch of Rubik's Cubes that would showcase the primary color that's in the picture. So all these images we just took from Google, but for each classification we fitted 100 pictures of the primary color. And now when we look to see what the classification is for this Rubik's Cube, it's classifying as Rubik's green with a 96 percentile association, and that's all through the training that we're doing. If you gave it the picture that without the training, it might recognize it as a Rubik's Cube, but for the training we did specifically, just identifying the prominent color, or if it's an unsolved Rubik's Cube, it's just another type of classification we made for that. So for Rubik's Irregular is what we classified a unsolved Rubik's Cubes as. So it's just the kind of the breaking down of the patterns for what you're trying to do for your visual recognition service. We've worked with clients to do inventory management with preventative maintenance, so finding faults in your machinery before they fail, it's kind of stuff like that. It's also able to grab text, so if you have PDF documents, if you have receipts, you can actually just scan the document, feed it to Watson, and pull the data right from the image and put it in your database, can analyze and do analytics on that data. So it's very easy to just grab from a picture any text associated in that image. Another big thing is our conversation bot. So with this, we just made a demo around the InterConnect 2017, some of the Watson services, what Miracle is. So I'll type in just a question. Tell me about Miracle. You'll see that it goes to the dialog node associated with what Miracle is. It displays that we're based in Novi, Michigan. We have over 20 years of experience, and that you can visit our webpage by clicking this link. So you'll see from there you're able just to go to our website, and you can see it answers questions that a consumer might want to know about our company, about Watson, anything that you want to program the conversation bot about. It gives you a framework for creating a dialogue flow and really enhancing your HR, your social networking with people, integrating it into not just your website, but in Facebook and Slack, through Twilio to connect your smart applications. So it's a really cool feature. With Tone Analyzer, you can integrate that into the conversation bots and actually change the dialogue output based on the tone of the conversation. So if you have a customer or a user not understanding an output or aggravated, you could then change your response based on that tone analysis. For this demo, we're just looking at Facebook posts, Twitter posts, and looking at a hashtag that we are associated with. So for this, we're just looking at IBM, anything with IBM mentioned in Facebook posts, and displaying the sentiment of what it feels about that certain post. So you'll see in real time that this will change, and just see how the sentiment is for a neutral, negative, or positive association, and the emotional range of the language tone that you're seeing or that people are talking about. So you can kind of just kind of monitor a change in your product, an update in your kind of product line or announcement, and see what people are actually thinking in real time. If it's a positive, negative, or just kind of neutral reaction, and kind of base around what you want to do for the future for what you're trying to do. So these are just some of the things that we're showcasing. Of the Watson services, there's I think 13 now. We've been doing a lot of implementation and kind of playing around with Watson, and it is an awesome framework to just enhance your applications and make them more cognitive and kind of more interactive with the user. So I've had a great time just seeing what other people are bringing to the show. I'm really interested to kind of see more about what IBM is doing with these services. Over the last couple months, just working with all this stuff, it's progressed very fast. It's exciting to see kind of what the future is going to be bringing. So I can't wait to see what's going to be happening in the future. Thank you.